Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. But where are my manners? Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. I believe something still can be done.
Comestible.
We of the Protectorate, we are not miracle workers, however. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without if I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of the arbiters might see fit to penalize or...
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for... I owe it to every... What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much enough to lead and inspire those who work there. Once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. What difficult place to saunter into. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quiet. Wonderful. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
We must all do it.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes. What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking...
All right, let's not... Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. Nothing too bad. One more thing. Don't cause any...
Are never lowered.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loon. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station. But what in the name of the art? Oh, right.
Marshal!
Woodrow, normally I would be I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and we may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hayes. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. I wouldn't have put it in those. The Vox relay station needs... Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. What did I tell you, Woodrow?
Marshal, those should they go berserk?
Then perhaps you had better
Montelli?
There's a good fellow.
I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the... Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my... You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently. Right around the time the quartermech... You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate... The quartermech is my responsibility. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage. And our
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan. Delphinia is... Anyway, she's very talented. Best of luck in your search. See you soon, I hope.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Wireless free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, now what is it you want? Now that you mention it, there was, after several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Our good Marshal sent you, did he? Assist me and you'll get more than bits out of the... Now tell me, are you familiar with the Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took... I could speak at length about... So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer. Sadly, there is a kernel of... While the device is nearly operational, a particular minor detail... Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget... Good. Wonderful. As an added now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all... Normally, yes, but on the off chance that ideally the resulting shielding will protect against any gas. But since it's a... Well, of course, obviously. To that end, if you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, I believe that covers all... Oh, it's so exhilarating to have a new supply.
Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and soul-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal.
Outsider.
Sisters.
The itinerant stranger returns. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what... There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While Sentry second-class layman, show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as Judge Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when... And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. We cannot allow any of... If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, the Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear for... Good. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to... Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when it'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed. And well, that's what's... I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Our automechs are still running, mostly. But I know you've got more to do. Farewell now.
Even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's Choice.